Hey guys, Crystal coming at you here from Yellow Tulip Tarot. It is a brand new channel. Well, I guess I've had the channel for a while, but this is my brand new video debut. So, hey, I'm really glad you guys are here with me. Um, it's taken me a long time to get to this point, to where I'm here and I'm talking and telling you things. And today is the day because of this spread that I pulled. And I think I was pulling it for myself, I guess, but I had the collective in mind because I really wanted to know what messages not just me, but everybody needed to hear. I've been on a spiritual journey in my life for quite some time, I guess since we were born, right? We're on this spiritual journey. Um, but more so in the last couple years, I felt like something was missing in my life. And through the divine and through meditation and through education of the spirit, I have learned so much about myself. And I just cannot wait to share a lot of these things with you guys. So today's reading is not for any specific sign. It's very general. It's for you, the collective, for anyone that stumbles across this video or feels compelled to watch it. I know I don't have any views right now, but hey, you got to start somewhere, right? So this is me starting somewhere, and it's some pretty powerful messages, guys. And I'm taking this for me too because I've been in this same kind of mind state, and I think a lot of you guys have too. So I'm hoping that this will bring you guys some clarity as it's brought to me, and that you'll share it with your friends, and that you'll share it in your daily life and the way that you decide to spend your time and your energies. So the first thing that I did was pulled some tarot cards. Four of them came out. I use the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. Um, I've been using it for a long time. This deck was given to me by a dear friend that is no longer with us. And I think about her often, and I think she helps me understand some of these cards. But she knows that I love Alice in Wonderland. And she had this Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, and the box you can see it's seen better days because I carry this stuff with me everywhere I go, at least for the last couple of years. So, anyways, I pulled some of those cards, and I got four cards out for this just general message, to see what kind of energies we were in, and it adds up for me. I mean, that this is half the reason why I'm sorry, half the reason why I decided to do the debut video today was because of this reading. Um, I mean, and it's at first it doesn't look like much. It looks kind of crappy, like a shitty reading, but it's come out the way that it has for a reason. Because I think that a lot of you guys, including myself, have felt in a very stuck kind of energy. In this, like, I know what I want. I see my pinnacles. I'm working for them. And I think that a lot of us have obtained them, or at least obtained the knowledge and the information that we need to follow through with what we really want. With the this is Knight of Oysters, or Pentacles. This is in reverse, like a loss. Like you feel like you've lost your Pentacle somehow, or you are lost in your path to gaining those Pentacles, right? And I felt in this energy too. For a long time, I've been wanting to get on here and make videos and talk to you guys and spread these messages that I feel very strongly with you, the people, with the collective. It doesn't matter what sign you are. If you're here and you're listening to this is a message that you need to hear, okay? So first of all, with this card in reverse, along with some of the others that we have placed here, including this Four of Pentacles here, this is stagnation. This is a failure to move forward. And this one here is kind of a loss too. Like you don't feel like you have total control of your Pentacles, but you do. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I'm just going to look real quick. I still check my books every now and then for good measure. But yeah, the loss of material wealth, or your inability to gain wealth. You feel like there's just something in your way, or there's some reason why you've been held back from getting these Pentacles, okay? Well, all of that can change, and I believe that it will change for a lot of you. With the Four of Wands, I got out here also, along with the Seven of Pentacles. All of these cards are in reverse. Sometimes if all the cards come out in reverse like that, I'll read them the right way. But in this particular case, I believe that they came out in reverse for a reason. Mostly because I know how I've been feeling for at least the last several months. I mean, it feels like I have had no energy, that everything's right there at my fingertips, but it slowly melts away somehow. And I think that somehow comes from within. That I was the one holding myself back. I was the one encapsulated in this fear that, oh my God, I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to say something about one of these cards and it's not going to be right. Well, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, because in tarot, I don't know that there's a right and a wrong um, description. By the reader, it's what you feel, it's what you know. So I may not be traditionally on point with exactly what some of these cards are supposed to say. I like to reference my little book just to make sure that the feelings I get are on point. But mostly I go with the way that I feel and the way that these cards are presented to me. And the fact that they all came out in reverse, I think really has a strong statement that we're holding ourselves back. That this is about us and our own spiritual journey and our own journey to enlightenment, whatever that is, whether it be with money, with the self, with the mind, the body, and soul, just all working together. I do believe that that's why these come out this way. Your Four of Peppermills or Four of Wands is a false sense of security. So there could be some uneasiness, even whenever you're sitting there and you look around and you're like, but I have this. I have a roof over my head. I have money in my bank account. I have food in the refrigerator. Like, I mean, you have everything that you need right here, except for the confidence. And I know all about that because I could have been making these videos for you fine people a year ago. But I've put it off and I've waited and I've reanalyzed it and I've gone over it and I've worried and I've feared that, oh my God, I'm gonna put myself out there and it's all gonna go to shit. Or I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to be a hit and I'm not going to know what to do with myself when people want to know more about what I have to say. It is scary, guys. It's not easy to put yourself out there. It's not easy to make that big step. But once you do, I do believe everything else will just simply fall into place. We just have to have confidence in ourselves and to let that fear go. So whatever it is that is holding you back, from achieving a dream that can lead to wealth and happiness, we have to let some of this stuff go. We can't let our conscious minds interfere with or even your subconscious, I suppose. It could be your subconscious mind in the back of your head. You're like, oh, well, I have this and I could do this, but what if this? Stop second guessing. Just stop it. And I can say that because I had to tell myself the same exact thing, which leads to why I'm even right here talking to you right now. So then the last card that I got was our Seven of Pentacles. So, I mean, it's not like we haven't put in the work, right? We've been putting in the work. We've been putting in the time. We've been over-analyzing the work that we've done, right? So stop worrying, especially about your pentacles. Don't worry about them. As long as you are determined to make it happen and you trust in yourself, then these pentacles will come and we'll be standing here priding over the hard work that we did and the bush of pentacles that we have. You just got to keep nourishing that, but nourish the right side of it. Don't think about the what ifs and the how comes and the where is this going to come from. Just think about, oh, it's there. Oh, it's coming. I'm happy I did that. Let's put it to good use, right? And then eventually we can reap what we've sowed. So with this Key of Light, I got this card after these other cards came out, mind you. A lot of the times I like to pull my spirit cards first, and then I'll get some tarot cards to go along with those. But for whatever reason, I was shuffling the deck and putting my intentions into what I wanted to to know about and what I wanted to talk about today. And this card came out after the fact, which really just confirms the fact that we just have to give in. We have to let go and know that the key to all of our questions, to all of our desires, it's there. Spirit is offering it to us right now, offering it to you, offering it to me. And all we have to do is simply take the key, place it in the lock, and open the door. And it's a master key, guys. This key will unlock any door. We just have to be willing to walk through it. Okay? So keep this in mind. You know, don't second guess. Don't question yourself. Don't ask how come. Trust in spirit. They're here to help us and guide us, whether we believe in that kind of stuff or not, whether you believe that you have spirit guides and the divine is watching over you, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, know that the angels and the guides and that something bigger than us is there orchestrating what we do and how we go about it. And they're always going to be there for us. So we just have to accept that. Ask for help and it will be there for the taking, for you. And I did pull one more card, did come out when I was doing my Lightworker Oracle cards here. And this was Divine Talents. So this just reconfirms to me, this makes me smile because I know that I have a talent here talking to you people. It may take a while before I take off and before my video gets out there. But energy is fluid. It's not linear. So I recorded this. Today is, Jesus, I don't even know what today is. I believe it's the 21st. Could be the 22nd of November, 2019. But that doesn't matter. You could watch this a year from today and the message will still resonate with you, okay? If you're guided to watch a video, then watch it. It doesn't matter what the timestamp on it says. Oh, I know that a lot of readers on YouTube do timestamp their videos, but it's just for organizational purposes most of the time. I don't know if I'll put a timestamp on mine because I just want you guys to find these. I want you to see them and meditate on them and realize that you're not alone out there. Spirit is here for you. All you got to do is ask and don't question the law of attraction. You know, the law of the universe is a like. And as long as you believe that they're there and that you're going to get the help, then you're going to get the help. It doesn't always mean that you don't have to put in some kind of work into getting these things, but it's leaving the worry and the fear behind. So there's many of you out there that have a divine talent, okay? And Spirit is just screaming that you guys need to embrace your talent. Find the courage and find the strength to move forward with it because you have a lot to offer. A lot of people, not just your mom and your dad and your immediate family, but to those outside and around the world. I mean, we have big opportunities here. I know I do. And my opportunity is to bring you guys to a better state of awareness, raising the vibrations of the world. That is my ultimate goal here. So I'm not exactly sure how my channel is going to develop here, but 100%, I'm just doing it. I'm just putting it out there. So for now, I'm going to do little readings here and there. I love these spirit cards. They send me messages all the time in my own life. And I have a need to share that with you. So I'm going to do my best to hone in on these and get a little bit more personal. I'll probably do like a pick a card or pick a stack. And maybe the message that you need will be in there. If there's not, please remember that there are a ton of people out here on YouTube, you know, that you can go to and watch if you don't feel like my message is for you. Do seek that truth somewhere, seek that knowledge, seek it from within. Do some meditation, guys, meditation and just self-awareness and not being afraid to recognize flaws, recognize talents, recognize when we're in the right place and go with it. And don't be afraid. Just go with it. And it is freeing because now that I'm just on here and we're just doing it, we're just going with it. So while I'm live watching on here, I do want to read this. 39 is the number that Divine Talents broke down to. So let's read a little bit about that. Um, for those of you that may be still on the fence about what that means for you, okay? 39, which does break down to a 3, which is all about communication and, putting yourself out there, right? So this card says that you are a talented soul. Over many lifetimes, you have developed your spiritual abilities to channel a higher awareness, attracting healing energy and radiant light to uplift the consciousness of those around you. Your divine talents are many and uniquely expressed through you. Your talents do not have to be or to resemble those of another to have their own inestimable value. Do not be afraid to use them. So, just because someone else plays the flute doesn't mean that they're any better than you or that you can't put your own stamp on it. So, don't be afraid to be you guys. Don't be afraid to showcase your talents, whatever they are. It doesn't matter if it's music, it doesn't matter if it's getting on here and talking about something, doing a tutorial, working with the tarot, working with the esoteric, whatever it is, guys, please embrace your talents and your gifts, because the universe wants us to do that. It helps raise our vibration, and the more people that become aware and start vibrating on a higher level, then the rest of the world will follow suit, and we need to get everybody to vibrate a little bit better these days, right? Thank you guys so much for finding this. I hope that you watched it till the end. I do hope that you like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I am trying to get my divine talents on the move here and share what talents I have with you. So please share. Thank you. Namaste.